Neighbors at Cape Coral men, behind bars tonight, accused of trafficking drugs just feet away from where children learn. 30-year-old Jemesi Lundy is facing several drug charges related to this after police discovered more than 20 grams of heroin inside his home. It all happened at the 1200 block of Northeast 15th Lane. It's just feet away from both Diplomat Middle and Elementary schools. 4 in Your Corner's Katie Jones explains why the drug is popping up more and more in Cape Coral.
Police say heroin was being trafficked less than 1,000 feet from this middle school. They tell me it's an indication of just how big of a problem the drug is becoming in Cape Coral.
I think it's crazy. It's very upsetting.
An unnerving sense of fear overcoming parents at Diplomat Middle School as they wait to pick their kids up Thursday afternoon.
You want your kids to be safe and in a safe area, and to know that the drugs are that close, that's kind of scary, because does that mean there's someone close by the school trying to sell the drugs to the kids?
The concern growing after the Cape Coral Police Department's Vice Intelligence and Narcotics Unit raided a home 850 feet away from the school, recovering drugs, a firearm, and more than $11,000 in cash.
Anytime you have an incident that's involving or is adjacent to where children are, that is very alarming.
Sergeant Dana Costin says a tip on Facebook led them to the home back in December, and after a 2-month-long investigation, they were able to arrest 30-year-old Jemesi Lundy. Inside the home, they found marijuana, cocaine, and more than 20 grams of heroin, a drug that Sergeant Costin says is becoming more and more prevalent in Cape Coral.
When you have that level of potency and you have this quantity, it's a recipe for somebody getting themselves killed.
In 2014, the police department's narcotics unit alone made 20 heroin-related arrests. In 2013, there were only 3. Sergeant Costin says after the state began cracking down on pill mills, heroin became the drug of choice.
We noticed that people who have an opiate addiction were turning to heroin instead. And the heroin that we're seeing tends to be very, very pure, very concentrated, and very dangerous as a result.
He says the department's working diligently to keep the drug out of the city and especially away from schools.
Anything that we can do to gather information about the operations that are manufacturing and distributing, and that's who we're really targeting.
Police tell me they don't expect to make any more arrests in this case, but the suspect, Jemesi Lundy, could face more charges. Reporting in Cape Coral tonight, Katie Jones, Fox 4 in your corner.